They don't teach that in schools anymore.
Pardon?
They don't teach that in schools anymore.
They don't, but because of people like Rush Limbaugh, Sean Hannity, Beck, Van, and others, people are starting to open their eyes and be reminded of what the Constitution is. A simple, complete document that gives us all sorts of liberty and justice. And I'm thankful for what goes on, right, wrong, or different at times, which is causing people to wake up. And I've said it many times, that I think Barack Obama may be the best thing that's happening in the United States because it slapped us upside the head. It's awakened us. And if we go to sleep again, this country's gone.
Right.
Amen.
As we desire it to be, and as I believe the framers desired it to be, and the founders of our country. So I think what we have opportune now is the U.S. Congress, if we take majorities Republicans, and I think there's a good chance. We can't become complacent because it doesn't have to happen. It doesn't have to happen. And they're going to try everything by hook or by crook, setting up new parties, the Tea Party. We'll get over here next, and then we'll come over here. But the Tea Party, which has been established by Democrats to make it appear like it is the Tea Party. And the Tea Party movement is saying, no, it's not. It's not us. I've got one of the two members, or congressional candidates that the Tea Party offered in my district. So those type of things will go on. And we have to be awake and diligent and vigilant throughout this election, and then don't let it go. Stay through the next election, and then don't let it go. Stay on in keeping members of Congress feet to the fire, state legislators feet to the fire, governors feet to the fire, and presidents feet to the fire. We have to take control of our country. Yes, sir.
Quick follow-up on that.
Quick follow-up.
Would you be interested in starting a movement among the new congressmen to at least investigate whether any law that goes through meets the gist of the 10th Amendment? If it doesn't, make it public. Get a sense of the Congress that says if it's not in the 10th Amendment,
There's already a movement in Congress amongst the majority of members of the House Republican Conference right now to do that. Michelle Bachmann, she has started the Tea Party caucus in the House, dealing clearly with the 10th Amendment. Peter Roskin from Illinois, a conservative attorney, wonderful guy.
do you intend to join it?
I joined it when I was there, the Republican Study Committee, and I've already made it public I will join the Tea Party caucus.
Thank you.
And you'll have a majority of Republicans in that. Maybe not unanimous, but overwhelming majority will be in that caucus. You need to be encouraged. You hear the media talking about a lot of stuff, but they neglect to tell some of the best things that are happening because they don't want you to know it. When I was in Congress, the overwhelming majority of members of the House Republican Conference were true blue conservatives. Over 135 of us were members of the Republican Study Committee. But you signed a document with a list of 13, I call them doctrinal statements of conservatism. And if you violated those consistently, you were contacted by leadership in that caucus. If you continued, you were taken out. You were removed. And you didn't get your $3,000 initiation fee back. It meant something. And these are people like Mike Pence, Jeb Hensarling, Louis Gohmert, Michelle Bachmann, Peter Roskin. And I could go on and on with names, Paul Ryan, Jeff Flake. Solid conservatives. None of us are perfect, but consistently conservative, constitutional conservatives. They're still there. Out of the 177, about 130 of them are still in this caucus. That's the nucleus we start from. I would bet overwhelming majority of members that come this time, including me if I'm given the privilege to represent you again and elected in November, the majority of us will be true blue conservatives coming in, also with a commitment not to back down. Now that means you gotta stand with these people too. You know, when I was targeted #1 in the nation, more money expended to defeat me last time than any other candidate in the United States. It was tough. And when I heard a lot of people decided McCain wasn't worth going to the polls for, I'm saying, wait a second, am I chopped liver? Come to the poll and support me at least. We outdid the top of our ticket by 10,000 votes. But that wasn't enough to get us through. I had crossover, but not enough. So we need that type of support. And in every district around this country, that support has to be there in order for us to go and represent you.